Davis claims he is the talent on this show. Hickson rolls her eyes and disagrees. Half can ace all trivia like a pro, and Jamie fixes technical difficulties. Oh bloody, oh blada, catch the buzz, oh la 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 buzz media. 2020 is so weird it goes on, oh la 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 buzz media. The info on Buzz Media is top notch. Louise's riffs make us shake our rump. Wednesdays 9 a.m. do not forget to watch, and you will see how Parkin likes to do a pump. Oh bloody, oh bloody, catch the buzz, oh la la Buzz Media. 2020 is so weird it goes on, oh la la Buzz Media.
Also, again, if there's only 4 people watching, like, and 3 of them are us, who really cares?
And we're on!
We're live!
We're on!
We're live, we're ready to.
Welcome to...
Good morning, Buzz.
Oh, I just got my audio off. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning.
How's it going?
It's going great. How about you?
Very good. I'm really fired up for the show today. It's gonna be we're gonna ask the audience, which is not very large at the moment, to interact with us today. So, be ready for that.
Sun's out today.
Sun's out, guns
Yeah.
out. That's what
Sun's
I
out,
say.
guns out.
It's an expression I made up.
You going sleeveless today?
Yeah, probably.
All right.
Maybe
I
I
hope
cut
so.
these sleeves off by the end of the show.
I hope so. Today's sponsor, B&A Variety. Jamie has numerous breakfast sandwiches and pizzas there, right? They're awesome, Jamie?
Yeah, the breakfast sandwiches and pizza are top notch.
They're
Which
great.
is better?
The breakfast sandwich and breakfast pizza? Probably the breakfast pizza. And reason being, breakfast sandwich in saran wrap. And as we talked about this a little earlier before the show, that's pretty much leftovers of that as of that point. If it's in saran wrap, it's leftovers. So do you
So
want
you
to
like the fact that it's leftovers?
Well, I mean, it's not bad leftovers. Probably some of the best leftovers I've ever had, but it's leftovers. So the breakfast pizza is not. It's like they serve it right, like because of COVID. Usually you can serve yourself, but because of
I've
COVID,
lost interest in the
they're gonna
conversation.
get it.
All right, well, B&A. Making good breakfast
I'm not
sandwiches
even listening.
and pizza.
Beef.
They've been BA forever. All right. Shout out. I got nobody to shout out today, so I'm just going to shout out everybody. You all deserve a shout out. Everybody's doing everything awesome.
That's really empty because it's also like you're just. It's like everyone gets a trophy, but you know.
You catch on to things so quickly, Davis. Announcements. We got a holiday special coming up.
Yeah, the
Tell us about the holiday special.
Alright, so it's not gonna be like this, where like you watch us setting up for 5 minutes and nothing's happening. It's gonna be like edited. We got music. Got the band performing for us.
This was like a multiple day shoot.
Yeah,
right?
we got a Christmas story. We've
Right.
got there's a Grinch attack that occurs. There's toys. There's a lot of good stuff going on in the Christmas special. It's gonna be ready a couple weeks. But
Couple
before
weeks.
that, we have our big competition coming up. Are you ready to talk about that?
Yeah, let's talk about the competition.
All right, so we need to boost, our own ratings and get a little competitive juice flowing. So what we've decided to do in the morning buzz.
So what that means is Moneyball over here has been looking at the analytics.
I've been looking at the analytics, and it's been a lot of time. I want you at home to watch more, and this is what this is about. It's about you. We've made 2 teams. The old guys,
Yep, the old guard.
which is me, you, and dang Chip,
Dang Chip.
and then we got the youngins.
The young guns. The
Gentera.
ex-interns.
Yes, Gentera, Parkin, and Hickson.
Right.
And they are the young team. So next week's show is completely 100% produced by them.
It's ironic that they're the young team because they've all aged exponentially since we started
Yeah.
the show.
Well, there's a little bit of like a vampire effect where like I feed off other people's youth, and that's so.
You're not helping your repelling the cult remarks when you talk about yourself being a vampire. What else we got?
All right, so next week's show is completely 100% produced by them.
The
Not
young
that you won't
guys.
see us, but we will only be doing what they tell us to do.
And
So
we've agreed not to personally sabotage their episode.
Yes.
We will give a good, honest, earnest.
anything
effort.
you guys can tell us about your episode?
We'll just have to tune in next week and see.
Oh,
So
good
first of all,
segments.
one thing I'd recommend is maybe you should give teasers and not tell people just to wait till next week.
Exactly.
But That's your
we're
decision.
gonna do it throughout the show. We're not just gonna drop all the information right now. We're gonna do
Drop
it
it when it's
throughout. We're
hot.
gonna do it on the Instagram throughout the week.
So next week you can take the week off. You don't even really need to watch it. And then in 2 weeks you're gonna see a show with us, and it is gonna be amazing. Like things you've never seen before.
An extravaganza.
Yes. Fireworks.
Yep.
What else we got? Music, obviously.
Right.
All
We'll have
sorts of-
fireworks.
All sorts of things. Yep.
All right. What else do we got? We're gonna break some Guinness World Records on this show. Is that right, Jamie?
I think that's kind
That's
of
one of the teasers.
That's
That
a
I was
teaser. There we
waiting
go.
for.
We got a teaser. That's the next
Teaser right
week.
there. Built one right in. See, I'm not sabotaging that. I didn't even
Alex
know
said
we
the
were just
volume-
talking about
Alex
this the
said
other
that the
day.
volume is low on me.
The volume is low on Davis.
Gotta hear me.
Um,
I don't
Mic
know.
all the way
Maybe
up?
the volume's just low, bro. I don't know. We'll figure it out. You can tell us if that sounds better. Sorry.
They're working on it real hard. Parkin's like just looking at a laptop.
I mean, there's no. You
I don't
don't
even
need,
think it's the laptop that the show's on.
There's only one.
you
mic.
might just need to speak up. There's
Maybe
not
it's
a
just
mic on you.
Yeah, there's only one mic and it's in the
Alright.
middle of both of you.
There you go. All right. So there's your teaser. And then big Fortnite happening last night.
Oh, I know what it is.
So what was the big Fortnite happening?
So a live event that drew a record 15.3 million players all at once yesterday.
I would love if we could get that many views. That's my dream.
15.3 million.
Maybe just 15.3.
That would
Right
be
now
alright.
at 10.
I'm not sure what the point means, but I'm not going to ask. So this interactive event they called Galactus saw players join forces with Marvel heroes, including Iron Man, Wolverine, and Thor, to fight the giant villain in-game. The event was the most played live event in Fortnite's history, with 3.4 million other people watching.
So wait, 15 million people were
So
playing?
total, they got 15.3 million playing, and then 3.4 million watching.
That's way more ratings than like the NFL gets, which
I
is
know.
like the top. Like,
They did it on YouTube Gaming and Twitch.
So everybody's watching.
It broke the record.
And if you were watching, let us know.
Right. Last year they had a Travis Scott in-game concert that drew 12.3 million. That just broke the
That's a
record.
new record.
And Jamie, what do you know about Fortnite?
I don't really know much about Fortnite. I know I'm really bad at Fortnite. The concept of building things as you're trying to shoot other players.
What's the new character though?
It's Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda
Oh.
is in.
His name's not Baby Yoda. What's his name?
I have no idea. It's like Ragnarok or something like that.
The child.
No, that's his name this
No,
week.
they gave him a name.
Well, I haven't seen it yet. I don't know.
Oh, spoiler. Spoilers, Baby
Spoiler.
Yoda's the name.
Oh, there we go. All right, and then
It's like Doug.
we wanted to talk about
That is, it's Doug. Yes. Doug Yoda. His last name's Yoda. His name is Doug Yoda. It's a major spoiler.
There we go.
All the kids are going to want Doug for Christmas.
We wanted to talk about Winter Carnival a little bit as well.
Yes. Winter Carnival. So it's kicked off. You probably watched the video online. Miss T.Y. like bringing down the Western like gun theme and bringing the trophy out. And the first event is going right now. It's a scavenger hunt. The way you win is getting the most people in your class to complete it, and you are turning it in on Google Classroom.
So you have to submit it on Google Classroom.
That is correct,
That's
Michael.
a great 2020 version of Winter Carnival. Nobody's sick of submitting things on Google Classroom. Nobody is sick of Google Classroom yet.
All right, so
It's the
not
best thing in
everything
the
is
world.
going to be submitted on Google Classroom, but the first one is, so you got to get,
Jamie, can Google kick us off YouTube? Is that possible?
if we mock Google Classroom.
I don't know.
Google Classroom is the best.
I don't care if you're listening, Google. They cannot monetize our videos, which that would be a real hurt. But what we need from you and what we are going to discuss right now is, so the first thing is a scavenger hunt. If you want to win, you need to get, not only do you need to do it, you got to make sure your classmates do it too. Because
And
whatever
where do
class
you get
gets
the list
most,
of things to scavenge?
I have the list. It's in their classroom.
Oh, okay. So they don't have to come personally get it from you.
No, they log into their Google Classroom.
Oh, log right in, people.
And we can talk about it right now, what they need to do in a moment. But what we need to come up with is, other than scavenger hunt, what are events that we can do that are 100% COVID safe,
Yep.
but fun, active things? Air bands is going to happen. Air bands are going to have to be filmed. I think they're going to be relying on the video production process.
Oh, the Buzz Media team.
So they might have to film people separately and then, or films like small groups of people separately,
Right.
and then tie them together. But
It's
you're
gonna
going to
be
have a long time to work on it.
So the interns, we're going to be busy.
Creating air bands. So we can't give away any of these answers right now. Here's the scavenger hunt. There's 5 questions. You have to answer 4. Question 1 is you need to name 6 staff members that graduated from Levitt with the year they graduated.
Ooh.
I can do that. You have to make a snowflake.
You think you could name 6 and get the year that they graduated?
Yeah.
All right.
There's enough.
I can't say, we can't say it right now because it would mess it up.
I see everybody shaking their head. No.
No,
I'm going to do this off air. I don't want to give
you all graduated close. There's a good chunk of you that are like close.
All right.
to
All right. 6, huh?
All right, so number 2, make a snowflake. You can make it out of paper, you can paint it, you can draw it, you can make a digital one, some sort of snowflake, and then you need to upload a picture of your snowflake into this box.
Okay.
And then, I feel like you should do something with your snowflake too.
I don't know.
Place it around the school. That's not part of the scavenger hunt. That's my advice. What do you think? Name 2 rooms that were part of the original Levitt.
Oh.
Yeah,
that are in the building now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Find someone to tell you something about the ice storm in '98. You're like, well, kids,
man.
let me tell you about the ice storm in '98.
Where were you?
Is that counting? Like if I say it, can they just write this down?
Don't say it.
Don't say it. We're not going to tell you. You have to come ask. And then ask your teacher for permission to record a video of the entire class doing a dance, such as the Hokey Pokey, the Macarena, the Cha-Cha Shuffle, the YMCA. Any other dance ideas?
Thriller?
The Thriller dance?
The marionette.
What's the marionette? The one I was doing the other day. Yeah.
That's a spoiler for the holiday special. Sorry, but the marionette is
dance.
It is a good dance.
That's when I'm pulling the strings. Any other dances? So that's that. But what else could we do? Mr. Ryu asked, do HPT advisors contribute to their class scavenger hunt? HPT advisors you can try to get your
all HPT advisors except for Mr. Rio can participate now.
I want to see Mr. Ryu snowflake.
He'll just reach out of the quiver for a snowflake and right on target.
You can't make this.
It's too easy for you, Neil. It's too easy.
Right. And we'll know too, like if he gets a snowflake, it's going to be chiseled out of ice. It's going to be very small because that would be very challenging.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he's going to try to submit it for his HPT.
We'll know if you're cheating.
I feel like you know what? I feel like the HPT teachers should be able to submit. Like I want to submit as a senior. Probably not though.
Does that mean I can also turn in somebody's lab report for him? I can just write it up for him. Be like, dude, turn this in. You're going to do way better.
We have some dances here. The polka.
Oh, the polka.
The socially distanced Congo. Conga line.
How about salsa?
I like the Conga line when everyone's...
Is that just a really spaced line?
Yes.
I feel like that's an outdoor dance.
Mr. Ryu said it's made out of wood, actually, and he whittled it himself.
As they would say in North Turner, Cussy did.
Use mini ice cubes and then put them together like Legos to build a snowman. It's like, that's tough.
That's intense.
Ben, also, Karate Ben.
Karate Ben.
Suggested esports. We definitely should have some esports in Winter Carnival.
Esports, yeah.
Keep these suggestions going.
We may be able to Twitch that too. We may be able to do like a... I'm trying to figure it out. It's a little bit tricky of a puzzle, but...
We want to figure out... my freshman one thought that we should do Among Us. I don't know how you score it. Unless you play like multiple games and you just get points for who wins each game. Somehow...
You would think a Doga would be able to figure that out. Maybe we should get one.
Now you're bringing it. All right. We'll find that out. We'll get it in there.
All right, we got some things to talk about here.
Let's keep it moving.
We got some segments here. What do we got up here? Oops, why am I not on that? Oh, we got sports in less than 66 seconds.
Except for
I know
this
you're
week,
excited for it today.
It is not in less than 66 seconds. It is how long, Michael?
6 seconds.
You have 6 seconds. Sports, technically less than 6 seconds. Tell me when you're ready. Actually, when you start talking, I'll hit go. He's going to have before you get this, all of the sports, everything in the world of sports in less than 6 seconds. Ready?
On your mark, get set, go. Patriots won, Andrew Scoggins yellow. We need to go green before we can play the school board meeting on Thursday. Got to go if we want to play winter sports. Start on Monday if we are green.
Another time. That was impressive. You actually had it like 4 seconds.
There you go.
You took a breath.
Pretty good, right?
That was good. That's sports.
All
We're
right.
done.
All right.
No sports till next week.
Now we're on to the next segment. Dang Chip.
Dang Chip. Can you get Dang Chip over here?
Dang it, Chip.
Have a seat there, Chip.
How you doing, gentlemen?
Good. How
Awesome.
you doing?
Doing all right.
Now, we've been impressed so far at your training.
Yes.
As you're working
Yes.
your way to be a part of the Buzz Media staff.
Yes.
Jedi-like.
Yes.
But we were discussing, the problem we have is that like, everybody has a specialty, right? So Mike prepares the whole show, obviously he's on air, I am the talent, and just comes out. Jamie runs all the technical things, Parkin is in charge of all the camera work, Hickson runs social media. So we're like, well, what is Chip's role?
That's a great question.
Well,
The best part is we brought Chip on and he has no idea what we're about to ask. So normally in the pre-production meeting we go over stuff, but
we made him leave the room.
we did. We did. Just like we made you run to your room to get the speaker.
Yes.
And Morgan hid your keys right before you left. Got you back for the helicopter.
Us this guy, Morgan.
All right, so here's what we got, Chip.
We think that your talent lies in writing, and that you could be the head writer for the Morning Buzz.
Okay.
But
All right.
first, you gotta pass the test.
Right.
So right
Under
now,
some pressure.
under
the
pressure,
gun.
and we're gonna be judging this. You are gonna go off to the side right now.
Okay.
We have no topic for the top 6 today.
Nothing.
You're gonna write the top 6, and what I want you to do is don't just write the first thing that comes to mind. Don't steal some idea you already sent us. That's no good. You need a fresh idea right now. 6 things. If it's not funny enough, edit it, make it funnier.
Got it.
And you're gonna be back at the end of the show. We're gonna be judging you.
Awesome. I'm
Make
on
a
it.
good top 6.
All right. We have our in-studio guest. Do we want to cut to that segment of the show?
Yeah. What were
Or do we need to do something else first?
Let's do the parking lot.
Yeah, we
Let's
need to
get
do a
the
couple
parking
of
lot.
things
We'll
first.
do him before we do the video.
First, we have a social media update. Morgan Hickson. Can we get Morgan Hickson on the camera? We got a Hickson cam anywhere?
We just sent our cameraman at that.
Oh, there you go. We're keeping Jamie on his toes today.
All right, social media. We had that poll last week. DJ Double J had a narrow victory on the rap battle.
DJ Double J he's at the top of the rap game right now.
I feel bad. I voted for Lil Yoshi, but
I can't even remember if I voted.
Gentera was impressed. You voted. I checked your vote. You voted for Gentera.
When I asked,
I voted with the Buzz Media account and my own account, though. I tried to stack a couple votes.
Because you guys wanted him back, which leads me to my next point. I have to apologize to our Morning Buzz fans that he has his access back.
I'm sure it's a genuine apology.
Yeah, but you know what?
That one actually is a genuine apology because I didn't want him to have his access back.
It's the first one ever on this show.
I did the sped up version of the Thanksgiving parade, which I think
that
people,
was good.
the Thanksgiving parade at double speed, where we sound like the chipmunks. That was good.
That was good.
I like
That was good. But the stickers all over the
my-
stories. That's
It's kind of my trademark.
which
Kind of my
is
trademark.
not a good one, but that's whatever. We're moving on. And right now we have a question up for what people want for Winter Carnival,
Perfect.
which we already talked about a little bit, but that's on Instagram.
On the Instagram, get those questions in.
So listen, in the interest of social media, sometimes I like to tell you these things that I find on Twitter, because that's my only form of social media, other than the occasional TikTok, which is coming up next, by the way, Jamie, before this parking lot. Maybe. Morgan. But so I saw this question on Twitter last night, and I liked it. Best 3-song run on an album. So 3 songs in a row on the album.
But see, I'd have to do some research. To
Yeah,
think about
you would
that.
have to. So
Well, that's a good one for us to come back.
So there was a lot of the Michael Jackson. I think it was Thriller, Billie Jean, and maybe Beat It.
Oh, that's a good back-to-back-to-back.
Right. There was the Pearl Jam from 10. It was.
I was thinking about that. I was trying to.
How does it start? It's got Alive and.
I'd have to look.
Check that out. That was a good one. Guns N' Roses had a good one. I think it was Welcome to the Mr. Brownstone, Paradise City, My Michelle. That was a pretty good one.
Yeah, that's a good one to think about.
What was the Pearl Jam one? Did you find it?
Well, I don't know which one you mean. Because it
Oh,
goes once, even flow, and alive in the first 3.
That was it.
That right there is
So that's-
great. And that's their
that's pretty
first
good.
album, like, boom.
Yeah, I know, that's pretty good. I went first album with my choice as well. I went Beastie Boys. Fight for Your Right, No Sleep Till Brooklyn, Paul Revere.
Oh, that is a really good one. That's a really good
Kills
one.
it. Kills it.
All right, I think, is parking ready?
Yeah, we're good for the parking
Are we
lot.
doing parking lot right now? Or are we
parking
doing
lot or
TikTok
TikTok?
Tuesday?
We're gonna go to the parking lot first.
We're gonna go to the parking lot.
Yeah, he can get back inside.
All right. So as you guys know, The Bachelorette was on last night.
Parkin is in the parking lot.
By the way, Parkin was correct during the Thanksgiving Day edition when he said that somebody was going to stir the pot a little bit, because clearly somebody did.
All right, what's he got today? Tell us, Park. He's got to yell, right? So
Yeah. Hey, Parkin! It's time for your segment! Mike's on us as well.
All right, can we just decide right now that this is the worst show on TV? Chip and I were talking about it last night. Chip?
Oh,
The Bachelor?
I tried to watch The Bachelor for like 6 minutes. It was horrific.
The most interesting thing about The Bachelor...
Bachelor. It's bad.
The most... We can tell him to be louder?
You gotta yell! You gotta yell a lot louder!
Are we on this too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I think the most interesting thing about The Bachelorette is that Will Parkin watches it. Every week, and not just because of the show. Like, listen to him, he's talking about the show right now.
He likes it so much, he's willing to go and sit in the parking lot and yell about it.
So, alright, but I think this
That's the end of this.
bit is at its run.
Right.
Where'd our coffin go?
This segment is over.
Back there.
Oh, we... Hold on.
Getting,
You get back?
It's fine, he's not done yet out there, so.
He's...
Davis has secured a coffin for segments of the show that we no longer wish to
Yeah,
use.
we have this coffin.
Don't knock over the iPad. There we go.
Are we back on me?
Yeah.
All right,
We're
parking lot's over and done
So I don't know
with.
what you thought about the parking
Don't tell
lot.
parking though, let him keep going.
You can like to speed it up. That was good. This is the parking lot segment. This is our coffin here on the ground.
He's muted. We're not worried about it anymore.
And the parking lot is officially
It's
dead.
over. You guys don't have to watch that
You will
anymore.
never have to watch The Bachelorette, and you'll never hear us talk about it ever again. If you have ideas for other segments you'd like to go in the coffin, though, you can suggest them. All right.
Jamie, can you hit us up with a TikTok
TikTok.
Tuesday?
Yeah, I got you. TikTok Tuesday. Here we go.
So E equals MC squared. I know.
Miss, can we take a mass break?
So E equals MC squared. I know.
Miss, can we take a mass break?
Rhonda was a TikTok star.
I know.
Yeah.
That's.
She's really good.
We've turned
You
Rondo
haven't seen
into
the
his TikTok.
Wait, well,
Had Rondo ever
Here.
TikTok?
you can hear the audio, but that's
All right, we're back.
We're back. It was him, like, he had the telescope cheating. He's doing things that students do. He had the telescope out, cheating off someone else's test.
Nice.
The mask over his eyes, asking for a mask break. What else was in this one?
The slowly walking inside.
Oh yeah, when you want to come in, but like he was going in slow motion to not go inside. The week before he did the walking the wrong way and the arrows, the walking his phone and walking into the trash can.
Typical things that we see every day.
Yeah.
They're all very accurate.
Jumping to hit the frame of the door
Oh,
in the
yeah.
hallway, that's a classic. So Mr. Shaw, welcome.
Welcome.
Hey, thanks for having me on today.
Yeah. So, I'm just going to forewarn the viewers out there. A few of the things that are built into this segment of the show have not happened yet. So there's a little bit of time travel going on.
We actually bend time a lot on this show.
We do.
so-
Is this
We do.
paradox-free time travel?
Somewhat.
Okay, good.
Somewhat, for the most part.
Actually, we create some paradoxes, but
A
they're
few.
fine. By the way, I know you probably want to talk about The Bachelorette, but as you saw, that is in the coffin.
Right. So,
We cannot
And I
discuss
don't, I
it.
don't want to talk about that.
We
so
can't
perfect.
discuss it.
Unfortunately, you didn't have any, like, aggressive music. Like, there should be some
Oh,
sort of music
yeah.
associated with the
Yep.
ceremony
That-
of putting the parking lot in the coffin. So
That's a really good
maybe next
idea.
time.
we
We
couldn't
came
have
up
it
with a-
because Davis got all the way down to his room to get the speaker and he didn't have his keys.
We
Maybe
didn't come up with the idea until like,
I'm sure
Right
that
before,
the
but
groomers
that's-
could do some big drumming or something like
oh,
that.
like that.
yes, yes.
Imagine Dragon's Lake.
At the end of this year, can we push the coffin out into some water and shoot it with a flaming arrow?
Oh, yes.
Yes! Yes!
Yes. Neil Rio can shoot it too.
Neil, can you shoot a flaming arrow? Please, I know you're watching right now,
Why?
please let us know.
Why do you even ask such questions?
The box.
Alright, how's it going down in the main office? What's going on down there right now? Anything
Things
good?
go well. Right now, we're getting ready. They're actually going to be paving in the courtyard today. So I just got that text message from Mr. Labrie. So that's going to be all taken care of before everybody gets here tomorrow. It's going to be nice.
So this is like really wrapping up our old paving. This isn't like a new project.
No,
this is the final.
It's the final taking care of that particular area, and it's going to be nice and smooth. And
No, they're not gonna like pave Paradise and ruin the gardens, right?
No.
No. All right. They're just
gonna pave an area for us to hold Morning Buzz episode.
I assume this is mostly about making the
It's our outdoor studio.
have a better.
That's exactly
Studio
what it
5G.
Yes.
is. You guys saw right through the whole thing.
There we go. Also, outdoors, there's been a lot of tree clearing out there.
Yes,
Talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, sure. So the pines that were out there between the school and the football field had reached their maturity, and they were becoming somewhat of a safety concern. So we were able to get those taken care of. And
A couple decided to take themselves down.
some of them took themselves right out of the equation. So we took those down. And
Any idea when those were planted?
I have no idea. My guess would be that they were there when they built the school. Like that's probably just an area that.
You know, it's also the origin of the phrase "dang Chip."
Dang, Chip.
Yeah, because when one of the trees fell, Chip was out there lining the field. He was running.
Oh yeah, the other.
And Dave Coburn said, "Dang Chip, I didn't know you ran so fast."
No, that's not Chip Gruber.
No, that's Chip Gilbert.
That's something to
Oh,
put in the
we
archives.
are gonna have to do Chip versus Chip at some point. Somehow there's gonna be a Chip segment. Like we need that.
Okay,
Bowl
so.
of chips.
Perfect. All right.
That's
So
So
yeah.
now they're gonna, in the process of, the next week or so, gonna take the stumps out, they're gonna grade it over so it's nice, do some landscape work, some soil work.
And we're gonna plant some things,
In the
right?
spring, we're gonna plant some.
Sugar maples?
Some sugar maples out there, yeah.
Beautiful.
Gray's working on getting some fundraising with the ERV class, right?
Yep, they're working.
Yeah, your kids walking around with crock pots in the building yesterday.
Yes.
Collecting money.
It's like, wait, crock pots. Yeah, collecting money for some maples.
He's gonna
Yeah.
plant some, he wants to plant some, or we wanna plant some maples down where they took the trees down on the green in front of the elementary school as
Yep.
well, so.
If we, as Buzz Media, purchase a tree, can it be the Buzz Media maple tree?
We probably can work something out.
Oh, we definitely need a tree. How much is one tree?
You know that.
Probably in the 150 range, I would imagine.
That's a little pricey.
So-
That's a telephone right there.
So you're a maple syrup guy, right?
Oh, yeah.
So give me like obviously maple syrup, good on pancakes, yada yada yada. Give me like a sneaky good use of maple syrup, like a recipe maybe that you use it in, or something you do with maple syrup.
In
That
the summertime, when I make my bean whole beans, I add maple syrup to the bean whole beans.
maple syrup to the bean whole beans. I like it. I
You
like it.
don't do that in a hole, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I do, yeah.
You do? You think, okay, so this is like the...
It's
That's the whole idea.
I have a bean hole. Yes.
When I was in the Azores, which is like out in the mid-Atlantic,
Yes.
it's volcanic, and they cook food on the volcano.
Yes, I'm too far away from the center of the
Yeah,
earth to do
right.
that. I have
You'd have to dig a deeper hole.
Yes, yeah.
To dig a deeper hole. There you go. I have some other great questions in here. I'll give you the serious one first. Just like in general, obviously things have been different this year, but what are you, like maybe one or two things that you're kind of just most proud of with us, kind of surviving the first part of this pandemic school year?
That's it. It's hard to pick just a couple of them, but the first one, I'm just most proud of like the people we have here, students and staff, and I know I mentioned in the faculty meeting this morning, there was a lot of anxiety when school started, not just with kids, but with adults as well, and dove into the unknown, not knowing what it was going to look like, and you know what? We've done all right, and that's been outstanding. And the other thing that I'm proud of is the way that it's also about the people, but when somebody needs a hand, we give them a hand, and I think we do a really good job with that around here.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's a good place to work. I was actually having this discussion with the parking lot master himself, parking the other day.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, he's back in the parking lot. About just like people are positive, people are fun, like it's a stressful year, but...
Make the best out of it.
Well, it's a good few hours when you get to come here, right?
Yes.
So, the rest of the days are getting kind of boring, so.
Right, I would actually be
Come
more
here,
stressed
do
about
something,
not
that's good.
coming here,
Right.
personally.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
I agree.
the shutdown fear.
Perfect. All right, now I got some not so serious questions
All right.
for you, and then we're gonna play Gotta Choose. This is
Some of these
again.
would make more sense if you had seen
Right.
the video that we haven't
Right,
played
we're a little
yet.
out of order here.
I'm
but
used to
They'll make
that's all
sense
right.
later.
I'm very used to this.
It'll make it better when you watch the video. How many Fast and Furious movies have you seen?
0.
0. All right.
Do you ever get furious in traffic because people are going too slow though?
Yes.
Yeah, I think the slow.
And do
in
you
the
drive
Furious-
faster?
I think there could be a slow in the furious because that's what makes me furious.
Slow.
Like if somebody's going slow and I'm like,
I really what I really appreciate the most is not necessarily with me specifically, but if there's somebody slow that's driving on the road and somebody behind them gets furious about it and then blasts past them and then I don't do that and then come up behind them and they've been pulled over for going too fast, I think that's hilarious.
Right. There you go.
So it's fast, furious, and hilarious.
All right, but you've seen none of the movies. So El Presidente is what we refer to you over here in Orlando Morning Buzz. As you know, I've always called it that.
Senior Williamson, I sure appreciate that.
Somebody mentioned to me the other day that the real El Presidente is Dennis Martinez, who used to be
Yeah.
a pitcher in the major leagues, right? Pitched for the Orioles and the Expos,
I
right?
know that.
Threw a perfect game one time, I think. But anyway, so Dennis Martinez, El Presidente. If you faced Dennis Martinez in 4 at-bats, could you get a hit?
I think I could at least foul a couple off.
All right. But get a hit?
Right
I mean,
now?
he's
Wait,
67 now, too.
66?
67? Yeah, I think I could get it.
You think
so?
so? Alright,
Right.
that's my question. You're not
Right.
saying in his prime.
I'm saying right now.
Right now.
Yeah, like
Oh, I
right
think I
now.
could get a hit.
You think
You
you
get
could?
it off
In his
before that.
prime, probably just foul one off.
Yeah.
If anybody
Right.
knows,
I'd be happy to foul one
Right.
off.
if we could get Dennis
If we
Martinez,
could get Dennis
as a friend of the
Martinez to
show,
come pitch to you here.
that would be,
We'll set it
and we
up.
could use it as a fundraiser to buy our tree.
And then the last one I have, which again would make more sense if you had seen the part of the video that we cut out. How do you feel about Manifest Destiny?
Actually, I have to say, it would not make sense if you watch the video. But your thoughts on Manifest Destiny?
I think that's a loaded question. I mean,
I think that's
I'm gonna defer and not really respond to that without knowing the context of it, because I think that it
Do
was
you know what Manifest Destiny is?
absolutely know what Manifest Destiny is. which
Westward
is-
Expansion, right?
Westward Expansion.
Jamie and I basically taught a mini course on it in here the other day, right?
That part of the video has been.
Right.
fun.
You guys can take it right out of the history curriculum. Just give me and Jamie 15 minutes with the kids over here, and they'll know all about
Right.
it.
Yeah, we can just take that video.
Right.
Let's keep moving.
All right, we're gonna play a game called Gotta Choose, and as you know, Mr. Shaw, because you're a savvy veteran of the show, the only rule is that you have to
You
choose.
gotta choose. Okay.
Mhm.
And the added rule, though, that has been added is, originally
yes.
it was just like we talked,
Right.
but now it's a game and halfway awards points.
Right.
Okay.
And there is a right answer, but it's
Now
only...
there was points last time I played.
Okay.
All right. He's a true
It's
fan.
very frustrating for me.
All right. Cooler, Fast and Furious actor to hang out with. I'm sure you know both these people.
I know who's in it.
The Rock or Vin Diesel?
I think The Rock.
Think The Rock?
Yeah.
You know what? I feel like The Rock is such a huge celebrity, but I feel like Vin Diesel probably would be a little more like relaxed and chill. I think me and him are gonna have a great time hanging out. You said who am I gonna have a better time with?
Yeah, who's better to hang
I'm
out with?
going the underrated Vin Diesel. I'm gonna talk to him about Saving Private Ryan. We're going about it's gonna be great. We're having a great day together.
You guys have actually both convinced me. I'm calling that one a draw.
Oh,
I really want to know what The Rock is cooking. That's why I went.
Because The Rock would be,
that should be a cooking show.
right, hanging out with The Rock would be extreme. It would be intense. It would be great. But you're right, hanging out with Vin Diesel would be good. I'm calling draw. All right, Davis commented the other day that this show, he feels, has become the 30 Rock of YouTube. Funnier TV show, 30 Rock or Third Rock from the Sun?
Isn't it me first?
Oh, it is? No, who went? Oh, yeah, it's you first this time.
30 Rock is hilarious, and I don't know if I'm more Tina Fey or Tracy Morgan, and I'd like people to tell me, but 30 Rock, without a doubt.
I'm gonna go with 30 Rock as well.
30 Rock as well. You guys know Third Rock from the Sun,
Yeah,
right?
30 Rock
Go.
is pretty
Yeah.
funny.
Pretty funny, but you're right, 30 Rock's the right answer. Still tied. Mr. Shaw, you're up first on this one. I know you're a Seinfeld fan. I don't know if you've seen the YouTube Seinfeld video, Coffee with Comedians, that he
I've
does.
seen clips of it. I haven't
Seen
all
clips
of
of
it
a
yet.
few of them. So if you could have a coffee with one of these two comedians, who would you choose, Alec Baldwin or Jim Carrey?
Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, this might be a tie, because Alec Baldwin's, but Jim Carrey kind of annoys me. Like it's too much. Like, you know what, Jim?
I know, I think I mentioned the other day, you're
Turn
gonna
it
have a fun 4 years here with him playing Biden on SNL.
Oh, you gotta find a new Biden. I can't handle it. Jim Carrey.
You're both right, it's Alex Baldwin, but
All
Mr.
right.
Shaw answered first, so he gets the point.
Wait a minute. Continue.
All right, in an effort to stick with the Manifest Destiny theme. Couldn't even get that out with a straight face. Best West Coast rapper. Get 4 choices on this one: Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, or Tupac.
I'm going Dr. Dre.
Going Dr. Dre.
It's not even just about his rap, but also how much he's been connected to all the other rappers, and like he's the producing, like he is running the marionettes. He's pulling the strings.
All right.
I'm going to pick Tupac, and the reason I'm going to pick Tupac is because even though he's passed away quite a while ago, he is still influential in the rap world.
Phew. The thing is right now is he wants to give the point to me, but
No.
he doesn't. No,
No, I don't want to give it to either of you because I think it's Ice Cube. Like,
This is the most frustrating game.
I love Ice Cube.
I like him too, but if he's a rapper.
I love Ice.
I do. Ice Cube's great. So neither one of you gets a point there.
All right.
Still 1-0 here.
At least I didn't lose to Davis yet.
Better, also out there on the left coast, better West Coast frontman, Jerry Garcia or John Mayer? Yeah, Jerry Garcia, formerly with the Grateful Dead, and now John Mayer, currently playing with the ex.
You can't
Grateful
vote
Dead
against. You can't vote against Jerry. It's gonna be Jerry.
Yeah, that's Jerry. Jerry went all the way.
I won't even give him a point for that one. That one was too obvious.
Yeah.
It just fit the Manifest Destiny theme. All right, last one. This one will decide it. Better touchdown celebration. Cam Newton's Superman or Aaron Rodgers, who you're going to find out later on today. It's his birthday. Spoiler alert. Cam's Superman or Aaron Rodgers with the championship belt. Better
Championship
celebration.
belt. Championship belt, without a doubt, and we need to get a championship belt. We're going to get a championship belt for this show. I don't remember what it's about. Championship belts are just awesome.
Yeah.
It was when I won whatever that game was.
Oh yeah, we were
the belt for
using-
the carabiner toss.
But
Yeah.
then after I won, then
I'm
you guys
going
were
with
like,
Aaron Rodgers. I can't. Yeah, I got to.
Who gets the point?
I guess I have to give it to you.
Oh!
Hands up first.
It's a tie!
It's a tie.
But sometimes you do that and sometimes you don't. It's like,
We will break the tie with a game of Seinfeld picture charades.
do you have time for this?
What time is it?
It is 9:40.
I got time. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna have to draw up here. Can you get a camera on this, Parker? So, the rules for today, and
We gotta keep this moving here.
is that I'm gonna draw or act out the name of a Seinfeld episode, and the first one to guess it gets the point. First one to 3 wins.
All right.
All right. I hope I didn't need any of that.
The rules will probably change.
Yeah.
Probably.
No. This is like the real rule.
You have to clap to get in, and Gentera, you are the judge.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Or Hickson can be. She's just on her phone like sending us
I'm
emails. Hickson, why
I
don't you
did
do that?
send an email.
All right, you guys ready?
Of course, I was on my email to see it. So this is am I getting the episode or just a thing from Seinfeld?
Schnitzer's ride.
The rye is the answer. You got it.
Is it the episode or
It's
just what?
the episode.
Okay.
The episode.
All right,
The
that
rye.
was nothing.
All right. Next one. Try to get a better marker here.
I can't. I'm not gonna be able to beat Shaw.
No, you're not. He drew chocolate chip cookie. You got it.
You know what? Clap in, Jimmy.
Bubble boy.
Bubble Boy is right.
Oh! I like that who we're all playing.
I told you the rules were gonna change.
It's 1-1.
1 to 1. It's gonna make first 1 to 3 difficult.
There's only 5.
That's
right,
the
ready?
only that's the only episode I know.
Something really tiny.
Michigan bottle deposit episode.
The bottle deposit. Yeah,
Oh, the Michigan Balls. All right, he's at 2-1.
that was a scheme.
All I could do is get a tie.
2
I
to
get 2 in a
1.
row.
I saw your point.
Oh, this one's gonna be tough.
Didn't you make these?
All right, ready?
Water flowing. What is happening? Fish. Oh, the whale. The golf ball in the whale episode.
You gotta
Gotta
clap
get the
in.
name of the episode.
I don't know the name of the episode. That's the one though.
The name of the episode.
The marine biologist.
Oh.
The Marine
Very
Oh!
close.
All right, Mr. Shaw, you need this last one
Okay.
to isolate your
I was thinking fish.
Victory.
There, I couldn't get whale out of that one.
mammal.
I was in the eye of the
The
big
giant
fish.
fish.
All right. What was that one again? Oh yeah. All right, ready?
I don't know the name of the episode, but Kramer adopts a highway.
Incorrect.
Oh!
Is it the Frogger one?
It is the frog. Parkin gets it, but Shaw for the win. Nice job, man.
Alright, Mr. Shaw, thank you for
Yeah,
being on the
fist bump.
show.
Alright. What's that?
Thank you for being
Oh,
on.
no problem. Thanks for having me in.
We are gonna go into this video and then
Go
we'll
to
go
the video.
back. We're going to the video,
Go to the video, yeah.
and then Dang Chip.
And then
I
Dang
think we have
Chef.
7 minutes in this video. Alright, let's do the video.
All right, we're live. We got a couple of interns in the studio today. We've got Julia Bernard. Welcome, Julia.
Thank you.
And we have Ethan Gotti, who you may know as Lil Yoshi, who had a rap battle with Mr. Gentera, who's sitting over there behind the camera. Gotti, how do you feel about your rap battle performance?
Oh, I felt kind of alright about it.
Just all right?
Better.
How did you feel about Gentera's rap battle performance?
Oh, when I heard that, I knew I lost, man.
Gentera killed it, man. He was good. I got to give it to him. Not only can he drop a beat, but he can MC a little bit too. He's good on the mic. So you guys were charged with coming up with some information for the segments today. We're going to talk about some birthdays, some on this days, and then much to Davis's chagrin, we're going to do an odd news stories where I get to choose which ones we talk about, which is probably going to be all of them. Davis doesn't get to choose. So all right, we got some birthdays today. Julia, we got Britney Spears' birthday today. What's your favorite Britney Spears song?
Probably toxic.
Probably Toxic.
Yeah.
Is that the video with the snake?
I don't know.
Oh, Gentera, is that the video? We're
It
getting
is
a
the
yes
video
over
with the
there.
snake, yeah.
That is the video with the snake. She has this. You would like the song even better if you saw the video. A gigantic snake behind her neck. Gotti, has Britney Spears ever inspired your rap game at all?
Not really.
Not really. I'm not surprised. Next up, we got Charlie Puth.
Yeah.
Is that how you say it? I was pronouncing it wrong earlier in the pre-production meeting. I'm sorry. What does he sing, Julie?
I think he sings One Call Away.
Oh,
And
yeah, that's the
like-
Fast and Furious song, right?
I've never seen it.
Well, you've never. Whoa! You've never seen Fast and Furious? None of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. None of them.
No.
Man,
There's literally so many of them.
I know. None of them. All right. Well, you're gonna have to watch that one. You
And
know
what was
Paul
his last
Walker is?
name? Was it Poof?
Yeah.
Like,
Puth, like Pooth.
so not like I throw like a smoke bomb and then it goes poof.
No.
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 That's too
no.
bad.
All right, one call away. You know the song, but you don't know the movie. Your homework for video production is to watch the movie. Gentera, do we know what Fast and Furious that one was? Was it 7?
I don't watch Fast and the Furious.
I feel like it was 8. Maybe it was 8. I don't know. Gotti, have you seen Fast and Furious?
No.
Do you know who?
Actually, I might have seen like the first one, but
What do you guys do with your free time? Just rap and do research for the morning buzz?
There you go.
Pretty much. Yeah. All right. Well, homework for you guys. You got to find that one. It's the one with Paul Walker. It's like the memorial one. Do you know who Paul Walker is? You guys have no clue what I'm talking about. On to the next one. Aaron Rodgers. Happy birthday to Aaron Rodgers. You guys know who Aaron Rodgers is?
yeah.
Yeah. Give us. What do you think, Gotti? Good quarterback?
Yeah, he's a good quarterback, but I'm not a fan of the Packers. So.
Not a fan of the Packers. Who do you root for?
Patriots.
Patriots all the way.
Yeah.
Are you a big Aaron Rodgers fan, Julia?
No, I didn't even know him until I looked it up on the site. So
He's got a good mustache.
yeah.
It's kind of like the Magnum PI, like Tom Selleck. You don't know who that is, but anyway, it's a good mustache. Aaron Rodgers having a pretty good year. Also, R.I.P. to this guy, as I was told earlier, Juice WRLD.
Yeah.
Who is Juice WRLD?
He's a rapper and he sings like the song Robbery. There's a bunch more rappers, yeah.
He's a famous rapper.
Yeah.
Are you a Juice WRLD fan, Gotti?
Yes.
You are? He does inspire some of your rap game.
Yes.
More so than Britney Spears. That's probably good. And the last one we got is Gianni Versace.
Oh my god.
Do you, I know, like, Julia, in the pre-production meeting, you were not sure who Versace was.
Well,
First you asked me if he was that poker guy.
I thought
Which
it
is
was a
awesome.
poker guy named Alec.
But he's big in clothing, right?
Yeah, and perfume, I think.
And perfume. Do you have any Versace perfume?
No, my stepmom does.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do you ever borrow it sometimes when she's not looking?
Yeah.
Right, you just admitted that live on the show!
I know.
What about you, Gotti? Any Versace clothes in your closet?
No.
No?
They do look pretty nice.
They do look pretty nice. All right, well, we all can me about these stories you found. So these are the most important news stories for the week. So, Julia, I would like you to tell me about the man who thaws his Thanksgiving turkey in a unique way.
Okay, so a Florida man posted a video of his family dumping their Thanksgiving turkey into their pool behind their house to thaw it out for cooking. He said his family has been thawing their Thanksgiving turkeys in the pool for over 18 years.
Wow. Thawing the Thanksgiving turkey in the pool. Would you do that?
No, I wouldn't really think to do it. But
There's a lot of, like, I don't know what's worse. Is it the chlorine or the salmonella in the pool?
I don't know. We're going to have to ask Hickson when we get her back in the studio, because Hickson is all about pools.
She's all about pools.
Gotti, you're going to tell me a little bit about a hunter in the Czech Republic who was charged by a deer.
Yeah, so there's a hunter in the Czech Republic. He was charged by a deer and it snatched his gun on the antlers and it fled into the woods with the weapon. And he said, so the man said one of the hunting dogs in his group started to like startle the deer in the wood. And it caused the panicked deer to run right at him. And it just took...
With the gun in the rack?
Yeah.
Frankly, Gotti, that sounds made up. That is awesome.
That is
So
awesome.
how did it end? What ended up happening?
Well,
Is the deer still out there with a gun in its
They're
antlers?
looking for the deer right now.
This is an active search.
All right,
Yeah, it's crazy.
Awesome. I like it. Julia, I heard that there was also some big news about a Guinness World Record being set involving Santas, as in Santa Clauses. Can you tell us about that?
So, more than 150 people in Santa suits boarded jet skis in Australia to attempt a Guinness World Record and raise money for charity. Organizers of the record attempt on the Nearing River in Queensland said a total of 156 people dressed as Santa Claus and rode jet skis to break a Guinness World Record to raise money for Christmas presents for kids in care, a charity that distributes toys to children in foster care. The organizers said they bested the previous record of 129 Santas on jet skis. Australia previously set the Guinness World Record for the largest surfing lesson ever, when 320 people in Santa Claus costumes received instructions on how to shred the waves.
That's exactly what I want to be part of, is 350 people dressed like Santa in a wave pool learning how to surf. that seems fun. I feel like when you go to break a Guinness World Record, do you try to break one that you're good at? Or do you just go to the book of Guinness World Records and say, oh, this one looks interesting, I can do this?
Definitely strategy number 2.
Strategy number 2, like,
Yeah.
oh, I can get 130 people to dress up like Santa and get on a jet ski.
Literally, I'm like, should we just break this one? I feel like we should
Right.
just break it.
Right.
Like.
Back.
We're back. We're live.
We're live, and we have a couple segments left.
We gotta go.
That was good work by the interns there.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
nice
their
job.
first kind of little production. They learned how to record something. They set it all up. They did all the material, all the writing. It's fantastic. So now we have a segment that we like to call Jamie's Lost His Mind.
So we got Jamie's lost his mind, and then don't stay tuned because you need
Right.
to help us decide if Chip
Chip.
gets hired as our
Gets
head
hired
writer.
as
All
the
right.
head.
Well, let's see. Jamie.
So these are things that Jamie said at lunch over the course of the week, allegedly. We're going to ask him if he actually said these things. Jamie, number 1, You went to the post office quite a bit last week, and when asked why you had been to the post office so much, you replied with, "I sell a lot of guitar pedals."
Yes.
Did you say that?
Yes, I did.
What's a lot of guitar pedals?
Well, I sold like 6.
Why do you have 6 guitar pedals?
I used to play a lot of guitar, and now I don't play that many. I don't do like all the live stuff anymore, so I don't need the pedals with the electric. So I sold my electric guitar to my brother, so I don't need it.
You do live shows?
Yeah, like when I played like here, I used to play like here all the time.
That's too bad. Not anymore. All
Not
right.
anymore.
Well, he's rapping now. He doesn't need the guitar
Yeah,
pedals.
he just needs to get some turntables.
Eric Thieves, former star quarterback at Leavitt, was a pretty good player on the 2009 state championship team. Came back and helped us out as an assistant coach for a stretch. And when he did, the first thing you said to him was, "I'm sure a lot of people find you attractive." Is that true?
Yeah, I think it's one of the first things I said.
He is a handsome man.
I was
There's
with
no denying
I
it.
was with the track kids in the weight room, and like he is. He's a very like stereotypical handsome man. I was like, oh hey, who are you? Like, oh, I'm sure plenty of people find you attractive.
It's a heck of a greeting. I gotta say, I wish somebody would greet me like that. All right.
Oh, we have a happy birthday. I don't want to forget this.
Oh, go ahead, Dave.
Happy birthday to Alec Wachefsky. I don't know what birthday it is.
He's Russian too, right?
Well, he's a junior, so he's probably 17.
16, 17?
He's like 17, I think.
17?
Yep.
Now we can find
17.
out. Happy birthday, Alex.
Happy birthday.
All right, let's keep going.
All right, at lunch, did you suggest that possibly Davis could be part of some sort of shady conspiracy? And if so, then later at lunch, did I find you having to convince Parkin that there was no Illuminati or shadow president?
Yes to the second one. The first one
Illuminati's
was
real.
I was reporting on a claim that someone else had made.
Okay.
Wait, who
All right.
claimed I was part of the conspiracy?
No, we're not here to talk about that.
17, happy 17.
All right. How did you? It doesn't look like you convinced Parkin.
No,
Shadow president,
he's
the
still
Illuminati's
believes
real.
in-
It was quite
Do
an
you think that I'm
argument.
part of it?
What?
Am I part of it?
Maybe. I don't know.
Dave Coburn, former maintenance worker here, current assistant football and basketball coach, father of Buzz Media star Marley Coburn.
I can't wait for Marley in this segment.
I like it that Jamie hasn't read these before, but then as I stage the question, he knows exactly what it's going to be. Did you say if Dave Coburn fought Rocky twice that he would beat him once?
Yeah, no. So Dave Coburn, when
do
Dave
you mean
Coburn came
Sylvester
into
Stallone?
what?
Do you mean Sylvester Stallone or the actual fictional
Sylvester
Rocky?
Stallone. No. So when Dave Coburn first made his like appearance at Leavitt, you know, I when I see someone, I don't always introduce myself to them and say hello, but I often like give them a name. So as he was working around maintenance and doing some stuff with the football team and the weight room and all of that, I was like, oh, there's like the guy who looks like a bad guy from an '80s movie. So I like suggested that he be the guy that beats Rocky in the beginning of the movie, and Rocky has to train really hard to beat Dave Coburn in the end.
Those are the types of things we're talking about with our free time.
Yeah, I missed that. I'm a little concerned that Chip's not back, and it's almost time for his segment.
I know.
but
He'll make it.
Hopefully he comes
If he
back.
wants to be on the show. Jamie, you made a prediction on how long it could take you to coach Parkin up to the top of the skiing game, such that he could do the black trails. Did you predict that would only take you 3 days?
I could coach Parkin to ski a black in 3 days.
And have you never skied before?
I skied like a couple times when I was like 7 years old. I went snowboarding twice in middle school. But yeah, that's
How about me, Jamie?
This isn't about me.
Longer.
Longer?
Slightly longer. I don't know how much, not much longer. Like skiing's one of those things, one like you can ski a black a lot of different ways. Is he gonna ski
Ski well.
Is he gonna ski a black?
I'm talking just ski without injury.
Yeah, oh yeah, 3 days. 3
3
days.
days.
And Davis, maybe like 4 or 5.
All right.
Now I want to
I'm
take
not
my
a great
part.
athlete, but I'm very
All
cool.
right, let's keep going.
All right, the
Almost
last one.
wrap up time.
I have to ask you a side question in between. Is your name for Mike Marston, Old Man in the Attic? Is that true? All right, number 6.
Yes.
You don't have to answer. The look on your face says it all. Did you also say yesterday that Manifest Destiny was the bomb?
I love Manifest Destiny. It's not that I love that it happens. Like, I want to rewind. I just love the logic behind it. I love what it's called. I love using it when I want something in my own household.
Manifest destiny.
It's like, oh, manifest destiny. I need to have this. So.
Alright, we're gonna keep this
All
going
right,
around.
we're gonna end with the top 6.
Top 6, but I don't know where Chip is.
Damn, Chip, there you are!
There he is!
Guys, how you doing?
We're doing great. How's the top 6 coming along?
Top 6 is done.
This is
All right.
your test, is that right?
Here we
Let's
go.
hear it.
All right, here we go. Top 6. It's going to be top 6 New
Need
England
that
sports
closer?
teams. Oh, yeah, we're top 6 New England sports teams.
Top 6
all
New
right.
England
Drum
sports
roll.
teams.
All right, here we go. Drum roll, please. Number 6, the Revolution. Because nobody cares about soccer. Nobody wants to win. Watch a 1-0 game. So.
Wow,
It's
throwing
rubbish.
down right there.
Right.
Well, as a former soccer
Championship
coach, that's not getting you enough points to me or Jamie.
Right.
Dang, Chip, I hear you.
All right, number 5, Boston Bruins. Season's gonna be starting soon. We've got, I think, January 1st. We're gonna get going with the Bruins. So
I'm happy with them in the 5th slot. I
They're in
don't
the
care that
fifth
much about
slot.
hockey.
All right.
That's
It's
true.
good live.
I like the playoffs, like watching the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
number 4,
Number 4.
Boston Celtics.
What?
Yeah.
How are they number 4?
Listen, goodbye, Gordon Hayward. Taking off in Charlotte.
No.
There's another one in here that I'm not sure what's
No, and also, like, there's no way they're number 4. Alright.
Number 4.
Serious disagree.
All right, here we go. Number 3,
Seven.
Boston Red Sox.
What are you doing, man?
They're in talks with Corey Kluber. Gonna get a new pitcher.
One's
They're
gonna be pandering.
gonna be all right.
They're getting
Yeah,
yeah.
I have the Celtics and Red Sox in my top 2.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Number 2, New England Patriots.
The hoodie, Bill
Huh?
Belichick.
That's fine. That's
Yeah,
solid.
they're good.
Like the
I mean, no
Patriots.
one told them they're supposed to be losing right now to get draft picks. They just keep getting ugly wins.
They're just too good to lose.
Chip, I want you to know, everyone here is really uneasy.
I'm actually fine. If that's
Oh, Matt Strong threw down
All
a
right,
bang.
number 1.
Wait. Matt Strong has pointed out that the Revolution are currently in the Final 4 of the MLS.
No.
Dang, Chip!
But he didn't say that they were bad. He said that nobody cares about soccer.
Well, Matt Strong
Thank
does
you.
because he just threw that right in the chat. So,
All right, number 1, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, or whichever team Tom Brady plays for.
Okay, it's a good controversy, actually. Like, I enjoy it.
Well, do you enjoy seeing the Patriots lose, or the Buccaneers? Yeah, the Patriots.
The Buccaneers.
The ex-Patriot Buccaneers. Do you enjoy seeing them lose or win?
My favorite line from Third Rock from the Sun was when Who is the Dad? It was a
John
Halloween
Lithgow?
party. He's a Halloween party, and he came in as a pirate, and the guy said, "Where are your Buccaneers?" And he said, "Under my bucking hat." And that's my favorite. favorite 30 Rock joke. And I feel like that. Are we ready for the wrap up?
I think we're ready for the outro.
I'm not ready, but I will be. Nope.
We're going out with a little Luis Gruber playing some John Mayer, working on a new tune.